bit shorter in length, stop edged, and it's brilliantly caught.
West Indies men and women shocked Australia on the same day in limited overs cricket, something that is not regularly done. The West Indies men put on a superb all-round display to beat Australia by 27 runs in their one-off 2020 match in Brisbane. Led by Johnson Charles with 57 and Kieran Pollard, who blasted 26, the West Indies amassed 191 for 6 of their 20 overs and then restricted the Australians to 164. Pollard then chipped in with 3 wickets to be named man of the match.
And again, this time might be a catch. Sean Marsh, well taken.
And the Golden Jaguars football team has publicly stated their support for former national player Collie Hercules for the presidency of the Guyana Football Federation. Elections for a new executive are due for April as agreed by the Guyana Football Federation and the team from FIFA CONCACAF, who is here to bring football back on track in Guyana. The players have used the social media network to get support for Hercules, who they said have all the necessary skills and qualities to lead the Guyana Football Federation. And preparations for those elections are coming along well, according to GFF President Franklin Wilson.
And we're just putting in some fine-tuning to that committee in terms of the areas in which they would be responsible for. That being said, a number of the other associations, as you know as well, would have to have their elections. I think the referees are on target for theirs later this month. The Linden Association, they're on target for theirs later this month as well. And a few others would be in line for theirs. So I think things are progressing pretty nicely so far. And everything will be fine at the end of the day.
The Electoral Commission, recently set up as a result of the FIFA team's intervention, will be working to ensure that all systems are in place to elect a new executive and that all those who are eligible to vote are given the opportunity to do so. But Wilson said he believes he can do the job if elected for another stint.
Well, it's up to the associations, you know. As I said before, you know, I won't get into a dogfight, but once the associations, you know, see that I should be back there and they vote along those lines, I'm happy to accept nominations, you know, and continue the work of development. I think it would have been a challenging road since I started to act. Naturally, like anything else in life, you would have good days, you would have bad days, but I think we've been able to rise above the waves, rise above the challenges, and we were able to, you know, sort football out for the good of the game, and going forward I think we can only get stronger.
Football in Guyana has had a turbulent 24 months with the players of the national team and some sub-associations and the administrators disagreeing on what is the best way forward for the sport. For Capital News, Raul.